It is time now for the Peter Channel News Evening Report, Sunday, September 7th, 2014. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. This is what's happening in the world of news. Our top story at 5 o'clock is immigration reform advocates express their objections Saturday to President Obama's delaying executive action to fix U.S. immigration policy, including crowds of bitter disappointment and accusations that the president has caved the election year politics. President Obama also will use his speech on Wednesday to make the case for a prolonged military campaign against Islamist militants in Iraq and Syria. Scottish homeowners beware. A yes vote for independence on September 8 will have a dramatic consequence for your monthly mortgage repayments. Falcon. The two women were taken to Beverly Hospital while being struck by lightning in Ipswich and transferred to Massachusetts General Hospital in critical condition, police said. The shelling came only hours after Ukrainian President Petro Poroshenko said in a statement that he and his Western counterpart Vladimir Putin have reassured each other in a phone conversation that the ceasefire they have brokered was being observed. The U.S. has launched new airstrikes against Islamic State SS at the request of the Iraqi government to stop the group's capturing a strategic dam. Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas has threatened to end his unity government in Gaza with Hamas militants if they do not allow the Palestinian Authority to run the narrow enclave along the Mediterranean. The 9th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals will hear arguments for and against gay marriage bans in Idaho and Nevada. Monday, a federal case will likely be dismissed. A fresh round of clues arrived this week for two Republican lawmakers who are regularly asked their desire to pursue the party's nomination in 2016. NBC's new Meet the Press host Chuck Todd has a big job ahead of him, raising a struggling Sunday's TV show's third-place ratings and Tim Russert levels while attracting younger viewers via social media. Eurozone officials attending the Embassy Forum over the weekend welcomed the European Central Bank moves to cut interest rates and signal forthcoming purchases of asset-backed securities with some private sector economists suggesting it could. The $155 billion public offering would make Alibaba one of the largest in U.S. history, but it has repercussions that extend far beyond this impact on the U.S. Intel Senior Vice President and GM of Personal Computing, Kirk Skaugen, will launch its next generation of processors, the Core M. The new processor range will focus on the three mobile segments: convertibles, ultra-prototypes, tablets, silver, whatever it has to offer. Comedy legend Joan Rivers died Thursday, September 4th, at the age of 81. She was undergoing throat surgery and went into cardiac arrest on Sunday, September 7th. Mourners gathered at the Temple Emmanuel for New York for a funeral. Guardians of the Galaxy continue to rule the box office universe. The cosmic Marvel adventure arrived in the first place in the box office for a fourth weekend with $10.2 million, according to the studio estimates on Sunday. Apparently, all Miley Cyrus Instagram-friendly craft projects have an actual purpose beyond delight and merriment. If a concert can be emotional and even require tissues, the Roger Waters said while it is, and Roger Waters premieres his new talk at Toronto International Film Festival. New research suggests that there are many blue whales living off the coast of California as they were before humans started hunting them in a near extinction 110 years ago. NASA's Curiosity rover, which has celebrated its second anniversary on Mars in August, is currently in the Alos Mons, better known as Mount Chopin, in the center of the Gale Center. On Sunday, an experimental Ebola vaccine has shown promise in a trial of monkeys, and based on the results of that trial, a two-shot version of the vaccine, which includes a primer that jumpstarts the immune system. New studies show that experimental Ebola vaccine that is being tested on monkeys can work for 5 weeks up to 10 months if it's used in conjunction with a booster shot. In Springfield, Massachusetts, a woman apparently set herself ablaze Saturday morning in a suicide attempt has 96% of her body burned, reported in self-immolation. This from the New York and Bronx, and motor vehicle accident rollover entrapment in Bronx Boulevard and Magenta Street as units on scene with a vehicle rollover and entrapment. 32 truck put in the Hearst tool in operation and additional rescue and route EMS standing by. And also in Bronx at 217 Mount Eden Parkway, a shooting in the confines of the 44 precinct and a level 1 mobilization has been called in regards to a person shot. EMS is requested on arrest and no suspect description available. In Manchester, New Hampshire, motor vehicle rollover on 1451 Front Street and units out with a rollover MVA. The vehicle is now reported to be upright in the EMS found in one patient with serious injuries. South Valley, Massachusetts polls issued as all surrounding cities and towns for Massachusetts. License plate 670DZO, a 2013 Subaru Outback color gray operator has not been heard from since 9 a.m. and his family is concerned for his well-being. Officers instruct to stop vehicle if located and check the operator's well-being. Peter Channel News Time, 5:05, and it is time now for a little traffic report on this Sunday evening here, and it shows Smooth sailing highways and byways of New England there. We got 2 incidents here, 2 accidents here. 1 accident on Route 24 on the southbound side near Route 106 in West Bridgewater here. And taking you up to 95 in New Hampshire, a little slow by the Hampton tolls due to an accident on 95 on the southbound side. Near the Hampton tolls, trust me next time, otherwise you're smooth sailing into Sunday and Route 2 East and Route 2 West a little slow after you pass 495. You're good to go on the Sunday, and it is time now for a weather report here. Our current conditions here in North Massachusetts at 5 o'clock. 74 degrees the temperature with fair skies, humidity 54%, wind speed variable about 6 miles per hour, barometer 3.07 inches, Newport 56 degrees and visibility at 10 miles. And it is a gorgeous Sunday afternoon on store. Current conditions, Rand region, 69 degrees the temperature right now here in Boston, 66 in Boston Harbor, 76 out in Fitchburg and Bedford, 69 in Beverly, 72 in Haverhill and Gloucester, and in Worcester, 76 in Sturbridge, 73 in Webster, 79 in Milford, 76 in Norwood, 74 in Taunton and New Bedford, 70 in Plymouth, 72 in Falmouth, 70 in Cape Cod Bay and Chatham and Provincetown, 74 in Martha's Vineyard, 67 in Nantucket, Paris 75 in Balkan and Wesley, 79 in Providence, 75 in Smithfield, 79 in New York City and Islip, and 76 in Montauk, 74 in Long Island Sound, 80 in Bridgeport and New Haven, and in Meriden, 75 in Denver, 73 in Waterbury, 78 in Hartford, 79 in Winslow, it's 78 in Springfield, 78 in Amherst, 74 in Greenfield, 71 in Pittsfield, 72 in North Adams, 76 in Albany, New York, 72 in Bennington, Vermont, 69 in Brattleboro, Vermont, 73 in Keene, Hampshire, 72 in Jeffrey and Portsmouth, New Hampshire, 71 in Manchester, New Hampshire, 75 in Concord and Manchester, New Hampshire. Take a look at our map situation around the country. Station front through Texas and Louisiana, and merging with a cold front from southern Alabama down through Georgia and Carolina to sea. Warm front from eastern Saskatchewan down from Manitoba and then down to northern Minnesota, stretching down the Lake Superior, and a cold front from eastern Ontario up into Quebec, and a warm front up in the northeastern Quebec here. And a cold front down from British coming down to southern Alberta. Followed by from southeastern Alberta down for the Rockies, and followed by from southern British coming down for Washington, Oregon, and followed by down for California. And 2 ridges of high pressure, 1 ridge down for the Rockies, and a high pressure ridge coming from middle Mississippi Valley down through the Great Lakes. 32 degrees of temperature right now in Pittsburgh, 83 in Washington, D.C., 84 in Atlanta, 85 in Miami, 85 in Brownsville, 86 in Dallas, Texas, at Paris, 75 in Kansas City, and Omaha, Nebraska, and in Minneapolis, St. Paul, 79 in Chicago, 80 in Detroit, 76 in Seattle, 81 in Great Falls, Montana, 69 in San Francisco, 79 in Los Angeles, 88 in Salt Lake City, 88 in Denver, 77 in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and 96 out in Phoenix, Arizona. Here. Take a look at our radar situation here around the country here. We'll zoom you out here, and it shows a deluge of showers and storms from the eastern Tennessee Valley down for Western Virginia, and covering much of the Carolinas, and covering much of the southeastern states and the Gulf states, and searching in Texas, northern Mexico, and a lot of showers and storms around the Four Corner region, southern Nevada, California, and searching up